tell you that I'm usually sleeping by now. It's 9:15 at night, and as you know, I wake up stupid early, o'clock in the morning, usually about 4 or 4:30. So I finished this book today, and I had to hop in here. I actually dolled up a little bit so I could be on camera, but I was so excited to talk about this book that I wanted to do this before I went to bed. And then tonight I'm gonna edit, and then probably tomorrow morning, and then it'll be up and ready for you guys to watch. So I'm a little silly. Thanks. Before we get started, remember to like this video, comment down below. Do you like Sara Gran's work? Have you read her other works? Are you interested in reading this? And also remember, subscribe to my channel. Hey everyone, this is MJ. Welcome to my channel, and welcome back if you are a subscriber. In this video, I am going to do a review of The Book of the Most Precious Substance by Sara Gran. Hello, Watson. And I gave this sucker 5 stars. So here's the interesting thing. I saw a video for another one of Sara Gran's books called Come Closer, which is a demonic possession book, I believe. I actually just got my library hold in today for that book. Now, rewind a couple weeks ago, reading the New York Times on Tuesday. Tuesdays, as we all know, are when new releases come out. New York Times highlights a few, and they highlighted this book, and it caught my attention. The Book of the Most Precious Substance. It is occultish. It is sexy. It is thrilling, mystery, and I was just, as soon as I read the article about it, I'm like, run to my library, hold, request it, let's get this going. So this book I've actually downloaded a number of times from one of the libraries that I subscribe to, but for whatever reason, when I would download it, it wouldn't translate over to my Kobo through Overdrive. So maybe a week ago, I finally got another hold came through, and I was trying to mess around to see if I could, I don't know, however you would transfer a book to a device, to see if there was an option for a Kobo, because I'm a Kobo person, I'm not a Kindle person at all. So whatever they did, they must have modified the formatting. It loaded, I dove into it. I started this when I was reading Night Circus. And Night Circus, my review, I'll leave a card up here. Yeah, so I'll just leave it at that. This book, I was gripped within minutes. So I'm not gonna spoil the book, because I know that there's some reviews out there already, and I didn't want to watch them. I just kind of commented and said, hey, I'm going to save your review because I'm reading it right now, etc., etc. But this book focuses mainly on a female protagonist, Lily, who was, she got fame by writing a book named Beauty. And then she made some money from it. And then her husband became ill and had a steady decline and basically needs 24-hour care. So she gave up the career of being an author to being a book dealer, bookseller, antiquarian, whatever. So she gets in cahoots with a guy named Lucas, and they are contacted, and someone would like to purchase the Book of the Most Precious Substance for $2 million. And they're on a hunt for this book. This book is a magical book, and it has ties to magical rituals, and there are only so many copies in the world, and some of those copies may be fake, some of those copies may not be around. So the duo of Lily and Luke, Lily basically leaves her husband and caretaker behind to go with Lucas on a whirlwind to find copies of this book. They travel to California, England, Germany, Paris, trying to find the authentic copy of this book. And there are things within the book that, if you do them properly, you can achieve all power, not power, what do I want to say? You basically can be all powerful and have the most of whatever you want in life. So we follow their journey, and there is a little relationship between those two. But I absolutely loved this book. If you loved the film The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp, honest to goodness, it is one of my absolute favorites of his. When it is on, or I'm in a mood, I will turn it on. I think Amazon may have had it, but Johnny plays why do I call it a book dealer? It's not a book dealer, bookseller, basically with rare and antique copies. And he is contacted by someone to find a book that has other copies, and it's related back to Satan and all this stuff. It is just a good movie. I think Roman Polanski directed it. I think, maybe, I'm not sure. But Frank Langella is in it, and he plays just a badass. So, so it has that kind of vibe where they're these booksellers, and they are, just going to try and find these copies on a whirlwind adventure, and they're traveling like rock stars, and it's just good. Now, I will say, towards the first half, completely engaged. Towards the middle, there's a little bit of a spin-off where she goes off to Paris. Interesting, loved it, but I don't know, I guess it was necessary. And then the last third of the book, there is another mystery and a twist. So yeah, so completely and thoroughly enjoyed this book. I wouldn't call it horror. I would call it supernatural, a supernatural thriller, maybe an occultish thriller, perhaps, but thoroughly engaged. I devoured the second half today, pretty much in like one sitting, two sittings, just glued, dove right in, absolutely loved it. So if you don't like horror, but you want to kind of tiptoe in, and you don't mind a little bit of erotic writing, a little bit of sexiness, then try this out. Yeah, I recommend it. This book was just so fun and refreshing to read after I read The Night Circus, like complete 360. This was a true telling of a tale. It was a ride. If they make it into a movie, that would be really cool. I don't know how they would do that though, but it would be really cool. I definitely appreciated the vibes of the different characters, and they all have their unique personalities. I loved the revelation at the end and how it ended. So I don't have much negativity to say about this at all. Yeah, it's a different kind of book, and if you're okay with a little sexiness, this could be for you. So that is it here from me. I hope everyone is doing well. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And until next time, goodbye for now.